Hello and welcome to my second video here. If you happen to see my first video, wow, that was pretty bad. My wife couldn't stop laughing. I do believe I still hear her upstairs laughing at me. But I am a beginner. This is all new to me, and I'm using this as a way to help me keep track of what I've done and help me improve. I will be saying things that are completely wrong, and I will be doing things that are completely also wrong. But hopefully you enjoy watching me make my mistakes and learning. But in this video, I'm going to actually start cabbing. I do have a selection here of a few different slabs that I've picked up that I'm going to work on. I'm only going to do one for this video, and I believe I think I'm going to go with this. I believe it's a banded agate. It was a larger stone that I did cut. Not great, but for my first go, I thought it would be an interesting one to do. The rest of these I'm going to mark up and trim and get ready, and I'll probably do shorts on those, unless I decide it's pretty, neat enough to make a full style video. But right now I only have two different stencils. I know you can do it freehand, but I think I'm going to go with the stencils while I start out with. I got ovals and I got circles. So with this one, let's move these other rocks to the side. With this one, I was debating, thought I wanted to start with a larger one. I could go big and have the lines vertical to the oval, or I could go a little smaller and do kind of a horizontal. But if I do it that way, I can also get a smaller one, maybe diagonal. So I could do kind of like the horizontal, or diagonal. That one's slight diagonal. You can see the other side. The other side is maybe a little damp from the water on the table, but I'd have to go like that. So I think I'm going to do something like that. So if I do it on that side, I might hit the edge, and I don't want to do that. So, got a pin here. And since I'm here, I'll see what I can do with the rest of it. Too big. Go with a more horizontal. I think on this side. I don't know. Let's see if the circles work. I might do a circle. But that would give me very little room to cut through there. Yeah, might as well give it a try. See if I can. I'm gonna go grab some pliers and try to knock that off. Alright, well, I got this little chunk that's sticking up. That's making it hard to get the template on there. And I know somebody's probably going to say, "Oh, don't do this." But I don't want to grab the saw and cut it. I'm just going to try breaking it. Since that bit's going to end up getting discarded, I'll probably end up tumbling the little extras. But that actually worked pretty decent. Still sticks up a little bit, but I can get the template on there a little nicer. So all right, so I think I'm just going to do the oval for this video, and I'll probably do a short showing how the circle turns out. Okay, well, I got here a 10-inch high-tech saw that I'm going to use to trim up the cabs. Well, that kind of sucks. There goes my circle. Hopefully I can still get this one out without it cracking. Well, now I'll just get tumbled. Oh, that broke too. So, I guess this video we're not going to do this stone, because it seems to just want to break. So for this video, I'm going to swap it for that one. That will be my first cab. So I'm not exactly sure what kind of rock this is. It is a bit more soft than that first rock. Doing some research and reviewing some pictures, I think I come to the conclusion it's probably a banded calcite. Could be wrong on that. That first redstone, I initially thought it was a banded agate. After looking at it some more, I think it's a combination of both agate and jasper. So with the research I found, I think I would just call it a banded chalcedony. I could be wrong on that. If I am, please leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Well, I think I've got my DOP wax heated up properly. It's a bit cold out here in this garage, and not sure if it's going to affect it, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to, from what I've seen, it's a good idea to heat the stone up beforehand, so I'm going to leave that right there. Give it about a minute to heat up. The instructions say that's about all it needs. You don't want to overheat it. It might crack the stone, I guess. Alright, I think that's about as hot as I should take it. So, set that there. Try to do this fairly quick because I think it's going to cool fairly quick. It's going to take a little time to cool down, but there we go. Alright, well, got it all dopped up, ready to finally start making it look more Cabochon-like. Well, I guess it's a good time for this video's rock joke. I didn't write this. I found this one online. So, where do rocks like to sleep? In bedrocks. Still bad, but I'm still going to tell them. So far, I think it's going pretty good. It'll work a little bit there, I think. Maybe flatten the bit out here and here, but really surprised. I didn't think it would go this smooth, I guess. At least for my first time. I know I definitely need to work on stuff, but so far I'm liking it. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do on the 280. I think for my first one, I'm not going to expect perfection. So I do think I jinxed myself earlier in the video when I said it was going smoothly. First time I got through the 1200 grit wheel, I didn't really like how the stone was looking, so I ended up going back through the wheels. If I had left that in, it would end up being a much longer video, so I just kind of cut that bit out. So I'm not quite sure how long I should have been polishing the stone for. I could have been doing it too long, might not have done it long enough. But the one thing I can say is that, well, you'll see here in a couple seconds, but I should have been a little more mindful of the water. Well, glad I'm about finished because the top came off. I think I overheated the stone and didn't use enough water. That's alright. I was just about to call it good. So, I cleaned it off. In the future, I'm going to get some other ones of these, and so I can do a good polish on the back. But for now, I'm going to stick with just this. and not polish the backs considerably. So, one last thing I want to do before I call it done is I want to put a little, I want to take the edge off of this. Yeah, edge off the backside. So I don't want such a sharp edge. I saw that's a common thing to do. So I thought I would do it. So let's just use this. You know, yeah, let's start over here. It's not gonna be much. Just a quick thing. Alright, well, I'm going to go dry it up, and I'll find something pretty to put it on with some better lighting, and you can see how my first cab went. Alright, well, here we have it. My first ever cab. Few things I've learned so far, hopefully. When you're using the diamond paste that comes with the Cab King, make sure you use enough water. It can overheat the stone, apparently. Next time I'll spend a little less time worrying about the sides until the end. I'll come back after finishing the top. I think I spent a little too much effort worrying about the sides. Well, once again, I'm new at this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments or advice, feel free to leave a comment. Very much appreciated. Have a good day. Bye.